I'm just going to introduce myself. So my name is Rob Bowl. I'm the founder of Evoke Management. We're joined here today by obviously people that have shown an interest in our webinars, but also some of my team as well that are all part-time part-time finance and commercial directors. So who are we? Just for those that don't know, we're a team of experienced finance and commercial directors. We are focused entirely on the success and growth of SME businesses. I like to say that it's us helping those businesses move forward. So anyone running a business or as part of the management team, it's helping you move your business forward. We've also, over the last couple of months, as you can imagine, been helping companies with access to the government-backed funding, assisting with disaster scenario planning, which I know for some people, this is the first time they'd have to do that. So we've been helping with that. And then forward-looking planning to help them trade through this and come out the other side, hopefully a stronger company and basically a better company as they come out of this. So that's what we've been doing. The purpose of this webinar is purely about finding the cash, and we've run a number of these about what you need to do in terms of accessing government-backed funding. This is more focused on actually what you can do within your business, the controls that you have. So as an example, I just want to put this up here. Finding the cash. So I've taken, as an example, some simple numbers from the financial statements of a company. This is 12 months of historic data. I could be looking at the last quarter, but in this case, I've just looked at the last 12 months. I've actually taken these numbers and they are rounded slightly, but someone that signed up for this call, I've gone on to Companies House, I've looked at the last stat accounts, and I've rounded up some numbers that are on the financial statements. So these are examples of a company that's actually on this call today. I'm not going to mention who it is, but you might recognize some of these numbers. So all I've got here, very simply, revenue, gross margin and profit. So this company's making £1 million a year. And then off the balance sheet, accounts receivable, the stock, and accounts payable. So very simply, I've taken those numbers. And I just want to illustrate to you, if we look at those seven things that are within your control, so I'm going to call them controllable drivers, what would be the impact of just an improvement of one on those drivers? So I'm looking at really, really small incremental changes that's going to have an impact on your numbers. So I call this the power of one. So if I adjust all those variables by 1% or 1 day, I can improve the profit by 215k. And I can improve the cash position by 253k. So if you're running your business and you're going through this process of uncertainty, there are things purely within your control to drive your cash position up and improve your profit. You'll know cash and profit isn't the same. If that's not something you're familiar with, then don't worry about it. It's something we can help with if you're not sure about that. But all I'm doing here is indicating with some simple changes, you can improve cash and profit. And this is just to open up your eyes around some of the stuff that we would do or can talk to clients about. So how am I doing that? And I'm just going to go over this quite briefly before I pass over to one of my team to go into the detail. The 7 drivers. So price, if we increased your prices by 1%, we would have an impact of 85k on cash, 100k on profit. Volume increase, if I increase that by 1%, I can improve your cash by 5k, I can improve your profit by 25k. Cost of goods sold, to improve your margin, 1% improvement, 80k cash, 75k profit. Overhead reduction, if we reduce your overheads just by 1%, which is not a big number, improve cash and improve profit. Then these are other things on the balance sheet. So these are in changing the days, so just 1 day. So if we reduce your receivable days by 1 day, reduce your inventory days by 1 day, increase your accounts payable 1 day, these are all going to have a positive impact on your cash flow. This isn't profit, this is cash flow. But you can see there very clearly, I've improved the cash position by 253k, and I've added to your bottom line for the 12 months, 215k of profit. That's pretty impressive. Some people might think, why on earth would I, or how could I go and put my prices up 1% now? It's just not going to happen. So if I play around with this, okay, let's be realistic. Can we put our prices up? Potentially not. Can we increase our volume? Potentially not. Well, let's just look at our overhead. Let's reduce our overhead by 5%. Let's work on our amount of money that we've got outstanding. Let's bring that down by a couple of days, reduce our inventory holding days by 5 days, and increase our payable days, so pay later, by 2 days. I can have pretty much the same impact on cash. So I can improve the cash position by 273k in that situation and profit slightly less. But this is just another trade. All those things I can control. I can go and start changing them over the next couple of months ahead. So that's why we're talking about finding the cash in your business. So that's meant to be just a very simple high-level overview. In terms of next steps, so in my view, we are here to help companies through this. So we'd like to offer anyone that's on this webinar the opportunity to speak with us for 30 minutes, and we can help you find your cash. So the initial slides I showed, we can take essentially 6 numbers from your revenue, whether that's over the last 12 months or if it's your last quarter. We can take those and we can start that process of helping you identify where you can actually find that cash. So we're offering everyone opportunity for a 30-minute meeting with me and the team to go through that process of finding